Hey, what's going on guys? Zev here, and welcome to today's video. You see, there are many things in life that naturally shouldn't go together. Hugs and crested dogs, Uncle Johnny and Brandy, and worst of all, Twitter and lolicons. Now, lolicon can be a bit of a sore topic. While some people may think it's as easy as slapping a CSEM label onto it, I feel that there's a lot more nuance to the conversation to be had, which we're going to be expanding upon as we move along. Now, I've been on the internet for quite a while now, so let me share with you some things that I've learned. A lot of people don't like lolicon, and that is completely valid. There is a lot of lolly material that can be incredibly disturbing, and people are fully within their right to not want to engage with that form of art. But here's what I've noticed. Throughout the years, there have been so many cases of people who criticize lolly material who not only engage with that content themselves, but have even gone as far as to encourage the abuse of real-life children just to feel like they owned the dirty lolicons. And today's case is hardly any different. So here we have Ghetto Beerus, very nice, share his own opinions on the topic. Just a reminder that lolicon is pedophilia. Here's the thing, if I'm being straightforward, lolicon itself does not always relate to actual pedophilic behavior or tendencies. The term lolly refers to small petite anime characters, which by default does include actual underage characters. This is what I mean when I say there should be more nuance to the conversation, because one of the biggest misunderstandings is that lolly immediately translates to underage girls. And to add on to this, under US law, drawings are not classified as CSEM unless they depict a real-life identifiable minor. So, lawfully speaking, lolly and CSEM are completely separate, so the debate on whether or not there's actual pedophilic interest attached is, well, debatable. So Beerus here isn't striving to be a one-man show. Oh no, he brought in the insight from another fellow pro on the topic.
Lolicon is actually illegal in the United States. Something is wrong with you. Go get help. We gotta keep our kids and our youth away from motherfuckers. Something is wrong with you.
Yes, you are seeing this. We have someone coming down on others for anime-related material and is using EDP to support his claims. He is using an actual pedophile and attempted groomer to validate his opinions on a niche style of anime.
Is actually illegal in the United States.
Yeah, sorry pussy licker, but that is not accurate. In the good old US of A, lolicon is not illegal. Despite whatever online article may tell you, there are dozens of manga with lolicon on the shelves of Barnes & Noble. There are countless anime on Crunchyroll that also have lolicon themes. Lolicon at the end of the day is art, which is protected under the freedom of expression. To my knowledge, there are no laws within the US limiting this material.
Any adult that supports this nasty, something is wrong with you. Go get help. We gotta keep our kids and our youth away from motherfuckers.
Like it or not, lolly is still fiction. It only ever refers to a style of anime. So by the same logic, playing GTA makes you a career criminal. Playing Call of Duty makes you a soldier worthy of combat. Enjoying the Hostel and Saw franchises makes you a murderer and torturer. Look, I understand. The internet seems to love spreading misinformation about lolicon, so I understand the concern about the really extreme viewpoint that people into petite anime women are at a higher risk of abusing real-life kids, but I believe it's not all that black and white. Here's the thing, guys, I am not a lolicon. I do not want to participate in that community. It's personally not my thing. But the trend that so many anti-lolly folks seem to follow of treating them like real people or being a hypocrite over it, I'll be one of the first to call them out for it. Make sure to peep my art while you're here. Yeah, look at me being a spokesperson for CSEM, wanting to protect real-life children. Oh hey, by the way, here's my stuff, go check me out, advertisement. We see this all the time on Twitter. This is really what I'm getting sick of. These people don't care. They do not care. They want attention. You do know that EDP is a pedophile, right? Yeah. Bro, what the f do you mean, yeah? What? Like, huh? You know full well what he did, yet are siding with his viewpoint on things because you want so badly to own people into anime characters. This isn't the win you think it is. It's not just a win, it's a victory royale. Yeah, in a lobby of like 19 other people, and you waiting until the storm was the size of a dime to make an appearance only to pickaxe your way to victory. That right there, that is your win. Why did you post EDP along with that? He was spitting facts. Look, don't get me wrong, there have been people throughout history who have made some memorable quotes, but getting an opinion about anime girls being a form of CSEM from a guy who attempted to groom who he thought was an underage girl more than once is like a serial killer trying to lecture you about how violence isn't the answer. There is a conversation to be had regarding Con. I just don't think EDP is the best person for the podium. Was this really the right clip to use for this? It's the only anti-lolicon video I have. If you're apparently so passionate about fighting against what you believe is genuine CSEM, why are you at the very least not trying to find someone else who backs you up? You saw this one clip of EDP and left it at that? That's your excuse? I am too afraid to put it in my search history. What exactly is it? Thai children. That is a very misleading answer. Lolis are not strictly children. By default, they are included, but not limited to them. Rebecca, Uzuki, Ilulu, Tatsumaki, these are all lolis. If you see not safe for work art of any of them, boom, that's lolicon. Writing it off as only child characters being involved greatly limits the conversation. You couldn't have chosen literally any other anti-lolicon clip. I wanted to choose someone that was an expert on the topic. Dude, are you just being ironic at this point? I mean, EDP got duped. He was tricked by an adult into thinking they were a minor. Not only did he thankfully fuck up the one thing that got him canceled, but he was spreading misinformation about con. Whether real or fiction, dude is not an expert. Just saying that all the con motherfuckers are all going to hell. The fact that they think I'm so serious about standing with EDP is hilarious. What? Dude, are you... what? So you don't side with him? Then why did you bother sharing this at all, knowing full well what he did? You pushed all of that aside because you would rather call out the sickos who are into a niche style of anime than condemn an actual pedophile who attempted to hurt kids on more than one occasion. You cannot make this stuff up. I've seen this happen over and over. The people of Twitter have shown plenty of times that they truly don't care about the well-beings of actual kids. I once saw a thread exposing an actual pedophile ring get blatantly ignored because the person who made the thread was, you guessed it, a lolicon. I once saw Twitter attempt to ruin a high schooler's life because someone claimed he was a senior dating a freshman only for them to be in the exact same grade, and people just went along with it. You see, the people who do care about real life children don't bother or shame people for being involved in fiction. People on Twitter are so comfortable behind their phones and tablets that they'll unironically treat fictional characters like they're real and vice versa. I know I'm probably getting way more upset about this than I should be, but this is ridiculous. So with all of that being said, that's gonna do it for today. If y'all enjoyed, feel free to like and sub. Stay safe, stay sane. Please, for the love of God, stay sane. Goodbye.